Here of RaRe Ka Maai Mystics. Yes, I'm switching up my setup a little bit these days because it's always good to be spontaneous, baby. You won't be boring and stagnant. Today is the 5th of the 7th, 2018. Okay, and talking about being stuck and stagnant, number 5 energy, which is the ultimate energy of today. If you add the 5 and the 7 in 2018, it equals to a 23, and a 3 plus 2 is a 5 vibration. So right now, if you notice, we're going kind of like the day resonance is the overall energy, if that makes sense. And 5 is all about changes, 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 changes. It's all about learning. It's all about adventures. It's all about karma as well, and breaking away from status quo, being unique and different, and yeah, breaking out of the box, being I said unique, but just not following the trust and the true and trusted ways, but finding, going off the beaten track, finding your own path, leading yourself and not following others. Okay. 5 is also the rule of form number 5 is Jupiter. And today is Jupiter Day. Jupiter is the archetype for today. And Jupiter is all about expansion. It's all about your higher mind, higher thinking, higher learning, higher knowing. It resonates on the purple color, which also is about expansion and higher mind, higher knowing, higher being. Okay, it resonates with the crown chakra, which is a violet color. And also resonating with Pisces actually. So all of these things I'm telling you with the resonance, it all is the embodiment of this day, of this day's energy, of what is going on collectively. Right? We have the moon right now, which is about our moods and our emotions, our feelings, and how or what we react to is in Pisces. And the Piscean energy is about oneness. It's about the waters, it's about the emotion and knowing the cyclic cycles of life. The Pisces is the last sign, which also is the first line, because you know that in a circle, there is no beginning, there is no end. It's just a turn, a shift, a differences, And the day resonance again is Jupiter, and the quote for today is to remember that ye are gods. You can alchemize anything. You know what I mean? And alchemy being that process of turning one thing into something else. Taking two things and making it something different. The color therapy for today is purple, like we said, and the aromatherapy is cedarwood. And cedarwood is, it's a plant, it's a tree that grows very strong and long, and that's what it resonates as. When you wear the scent, it reminds you of your great stature, the excellence of you, the longevity of you, the strength and the solidness of you. Okay. And the mineral therapy is tin. Right. Today we have Chiron going retrograde. It was station direct yesterday. And even though I didn't mention it, I did notice it in the spread. We have the Pisces, we have the Cancer moon, Cancer card coming out, and a lot to do with just reacquiring your power and looking at the past and being present in now and realizing what you want in the future by being again present in the now is very important. And as we have Chiron retrograde now in Pisces, it's all about you checking your past lives and your intuitive knowing, that knowing of spirituality, that integrating your spirituality into the physical. Okay. Being present. Okay, let me not lose you. Being present, Pisces. And then we have Jupiter is in Libra right now, and it is Jupiter again. We spoke about it being a planet of expansion and the higher octave of all things in this mundane. Is in Libra right now, which Libra is all about partnerships, balance, justice, which is opposing, or not opposing, it's actually opposite. No, that was Mercury and Mars is opposing right now. It's Jupiter is in harmonics with the soul in Gemini right now. I remember Gemini being Mercury ruled, about the mind, about how we learn, about how we communicate and how we travel. Okay, so our mood is looking at needing to heal our past wounds in regards to our spirituality, our past lives, you know, our understanding of spirituality, that taking time to reflect on the world, not just as it is, but what it truly is, you know. And that sentence sounded a bit funny to me. Basically, it's time for you to reflect on the things that you need to heal from your past, as well as looking at what you see this world to be as of now, and what you need to do. Within that time of reflection, you'll find the answers of what you need to do to heal. By learning and communing with others, okay, that are in the know. Wow, that message took a long time to get out because I'm just trying to put it together as we speak, because I didn't do this beforehand. My bad. Okay, so that's that. And so let's look at the spread. Okay, because spread is basically speaking about the thing. No, I didn't really run through it, but I could see some of the cards that popped out. I was like, okay, this makes sense. Healing family issues came up, and I was like, okay, cool. Healing. Chiron is the big healer. If I didn't mention, Chiron is it's a planet / asteroid. It is the place in your birth chart, is placed in the sky, wherever you're born or wherever it is at the time, where we are looking at our wounds, what we've been most hurt of or by. And actually it's also where we've been most hurt is where we are most able to heal. Okay, so my Chiron is in Taurus. Okay, so I've had many wounds with security, but I am so secure and I'm so good at securing others, or making, you know, just like even me being a mother, like security is 101%, 10% important, like, you know. So I you know, yeah, let me not ramble. So wherever you have your wound is also a place where you are the best healer. And Chiron is always a reminder to you that you are your own best healer. So wherever you feel like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. Yes, you can. If you take time with yourself, you know your pain better than anybody else. So yes, you are your best healer. You are your own physician. There are times when you have to go to the doctors and deal with all the allopathic stuff, but always try to do it naturally with yourself first. Let's look at the spread today. We have beginnings, laughter, Archangel Gabriel, and forgiveness. Okay, beginnings affirmation is I welcome and nurture the new in my life. Yes, again, with that 5 energy, it's about not being stagnant. It's about being welcoming and nurturing and loving and appreciating and working with the newness. Because again, what you just want to, the whole tried and tested sounds cool, like, yeah, I already know this, but life is supposed to be fun, baby. Life is supposed to be an adventure. Okay, you don't want to be boring, stuck and stagnant. You know, that's how you get there, when you're thinking like, oh, you know everything, there's nothing new I want to bring in, there's no changes needed. Laugh it off. Laugh about it. Affirmation is I see humor in everything. Laughter is a beautiful thing. Laughter keeps you light. Okay, it keeps you in high vibrations, and if you're in high vibrations, you get high vibrations. Okay, and we have Archangel Gabriel, and it says the affirmation is I am pure and light. Archangel Gabriel is a great archangel to work with if you want to restore your grace and your purification. Okay, it's a time, it helps you to release old ingrained habits and mental patterns which lower your vibration. Okay, I'm just reading the card right now. Archangel Gabriel will bring order and discipline into your life so that everything runs smoothly. You can also call on them to bring you clarity and joy. Again, alongside laughter, we need clarity, and to get to that clarity state, you have to be able to do the introspective work, do the REs, the retrograde for the self, taking time to do that inventory. And then we have forgiveness. And affirmation is I forgive myself and others. I am free. Yes, because whatever hurt you, whoever hurt you, it was for a lesson for you to grow. Okay, so forgive and release that. Don't feel like it's, oh, woe is me and they did me so bad. Like, forget it. Forgiving people for their isms and schisms is not for them, it's for you. You need to forgive so you're lighter, so you can be more joyous, and so you can start these new beginnings, so you can heighten your vibration. Okay, and for the, what did I put that there? The relationship messages we have. Before we go ahead, let me see. We've got choices, Archangel Uriel, and gratitude for underneath the deck for the angel messages. And yes, choices are yours. You choose to be of the higher vibration or the lower vibration. And Archangel Uriel reminds us of that oneness and the peace in serenity in that. And that actually reminds me of Pisces as well. That knowing oneness, knowing that you are spirit first and matter after, and that you manifest through your spirit into the matter. That's Piscean energy right there. Something for you to reflect on, with the soul in Gemini, trine in Jupiter in Libra. Talking about explore that in your groups. Explore the notion of spirituality, occultism, esoteric, Gnostic. What does it all mean? Like, what does it all mean to you, and what is the truth about it? What are the facts also? Then we have gratitude, giving thanks. Always, the affirmation is I am grateful for everything in my life. Yes, I'm saying always. Like, you have to be thankful for everything, the good, the bad, and the indifferent, because all of them serve a purpose. And it's always for soul's growth. And so the relationship messages is I can look for things I appreciate in relationships. And this is the number 46, which is 10. And this is again that integration, that yin and the yang. And you can see it there, you can check it. I can look for things I appreciate in relationships. Yeah, there's a bunch of things that you might not want in your world that you've seen other people have to go through and stuff. Like, then don't give time to that. Don't give your eyes to that. Give to what you do want. Look to what you do appreciate in relationships and move with that. And keep that in your mind's eye. And we also have 17, which is an 8. This is by default, I could have attracted unwanted relationships. And use these because we're thinking about them so much. By default, you do bring them closer to you because you're putting your focus on it. You're giving your attention to it. You're paying your attention to it. Don't ever forget, like, your energy is the biggest commodity out here. Like, you know how they have those gold reserves and I don't know, all of those monetary things. The most expensive thing in this world is that human vessel, and not even just the human vessel, but the human body, including the spirit and the soul. And that's why we are taxed so much through our mind, body, and spirit, because we are the most expensive things out here. Them Lamborghinis or whatever, they ain't shit because they had to be made by the body in the first place. There's nothing more advanced than the body. All the technologies out there come from the mechanisms of the body, the understanding of the mechanisms of the body. The most The most expensive thing in this earth is us sentient beings, okay? So be mindful of what you do give your attention to. Your energy is powerful. You can manifest all kinds of things into your reality. Make it be something that's going to be good for you, that's going to heighten your vibration. And in turn, if you're looking for the best for yourself, then everything else around will get the best, and it will be a trickle effect. And the next message is 54. And it says, I must focus on wanted to manifest wanted. There you go. That's a nice stretch you got there. So I must focus on wanted to manifest wanted. Okay, again, like give your attention to what you do want, not what you don't want. Pay attention, give your money, time, and energy. Money is energy. That's why you pay your attention. It's like same way you pay money to what is going to move you, what is going to propel you, what is going to help you thrive, not just survive. Tarot message, we have the Ace of Swords. Excuse me. The Ace of Swords with the Two of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Wands, and then the Magician. The Magician, okay? The Ace of Swords is talking about clarity, which we had earlier. Clarity, speaking the truth, being clear, communicating, okay? An offer of clear communication and a cutthroat kind of effect of like moving away non-conducivity. Remember Archangel Michael, which wanted to pop out as well when I was shuffling, and Archangel Gabriel help you release ingrained thought patterns, especially. And this is talking about the thoughts. So I'm looking at how your soul is moving in Gemini. What are you learning about your soul's growth or your soul's purpose? Clarify that with yourself, within yourself. We have then the Two of Swords in reverse, and this usually talks about stagnation, stalemate, indecision, not wanting to make a decision, knowing that there's a decision needed, but like trying to elude yourself and closing your eyes to the facts, the truth. And because it's in reverse, it's saying that it's basically not that anymore. You are no longer in this state where you're trying to just make decisions, and not even make decisions based off things that you can't even see. Make decisions like not through truth but through facts, and you're coming to a better state with it because you realize like this kind of behavior there got you a lot of this, just work, feeling wounded, feeling like you have to work so hard, okay, and realizing that no, I'm gonna work smart, not hard. Because now I know I've got the power, baby. I've got the power. I've got all the tools at the ready. Okay? I know I'm an infinite being. I know I've got the power, the spirit, the emotions, the concreted and groundedness, the telepathy. Everything is there. The wands, the cups, the swords, the pentacles. And still knowing that as above, so below, as within, so without, using wisdom, okay, abundance, knowing that you are an abundant being, using your higher intellect, higher wisdom, higher mind, and not fearing, not doubting, moving with your passions, because that is of pure and grace. It's your soul's purpose, and that is a beautiful thing. Pat yourself on the back, okay? Yes, because we have to understand our magic and work it and come to better states always. Underneath the deck we have here the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Empress, Temperance. Yes, because back when you were trying to like elude yourself and not try to see the truth, you was doing that because you was blocking, or you had imbalanced emotions. You wasn't trying to check for your feelings, you were just trying to check for your rationale, okay? And that's got you feeling in lack in the physical realm, like lacking. and feeling that that needs to change. And you're looking to the Empress, the abundance, the fertility, the pregnant, the just, and fertility and pregnant doesn't have to be talking about child. It means that you're pregnant with ideas, you're fertile, that anything you touch turns into gold. Like got that Midas touch the Empress does. It's looking at the love, it's looking at the pleasures, it's looking at the leisures, and it's a balance. There's a balance for that. There's a calling with this Empress. There's also this is Temperance Sagittarius card, and this is also the Two of Cups, and this is balance. This is the yin and the yang. This is an angelic, divine being. Wanting us to make these changes, to move forward, move away from these kind of feelings. Because we need to be in our rightful state. We have 1, 2, 3 major arcanas. The Magician, the Empress, and Temperance. Those are really good cards as well. Like, this is all like bliss. It's not hard work. This is all just like telling you that, yeah, you have the power. You've always known it, and now you've got it. Work it. You are guided. Yes, transformation is going to be needed. Traditions have to be broken, and solitude and introspection is definitely going to be sought after and warranted. Romance angel cards, we have passion, healing family issues, and keeping an open mind. Okay, yes, because there is passion here always. The Empress, like, you can't have passion without Empress. The Empress is passion. She's got it all. She does it all. She's ether. She's yin, yang, left, right, earth, water, fire, air, and ether. Everything. She resides spirit, but deals very well in the physical at the same time. The passion is there. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Don't hold back your passions. Let your emotions move you. Healing family issues. This is Chiron's energy right now. Wherever your Chiron is, like, you need to heal that. And imagine if your Chiron was in Gemini, you would have to heal how you communicate about what you learn, and how you move, how you travel. But again, you probably travel a lot. You probably communicate already a lot about certain other things, or you have, you learn, about a lot of things as well. So yeah, remember where you have your healing to do, you're very good at that already. And you're probably a good teacher to help others acquire that. Okay, and keep an open mind. Healing family issues says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay, this is reminding me of the Saturn and Pluto retrograde right now as well. We have to be healing our past lives, and Chiron being in Pisces, and Pisces being in the moon right now, checking our moods and checking what we need, where our wounds are. And we all acquire karma, lessons to learn through our legacy, through our family lineage. So we are, at this time specifically until September, we're all being asked to check that. And things are going to be coming up in our lives that are going to be ushering us to check that. Because remember, we cannot move in the best steed if we haven't cleared up what's already been. And the best way to do that is not dwelling in the past or looking too far forward. Is to be present in the now and make the moves and changes that you need right now. And this is what keeping open mind is all about. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Like, it's not what's already been, it is what is now. Sometimes the things that we thought were supposed to be is not. but take the time, go within. Intuition is strong. Don't forget. We also have release your ex, religious factors, and forgiving and learning very soon underneath the deck too. Yes, we have to release our ex. The same thing about, for us to bring in new, we have to be able to release the old. Okay. And then religious factors. Let you be governed by spirituality, because religion is dogma. Okay. Religion is a way to keep you in a box. Religion is a way to take away your power. When you deal with spirituality, you realize that you have your power. You are the God that you seek outside of yourself. And that's where we go down, where it's detrimental, because we don't see the power that we have, because we think that everybody is more powerful than we. Again, this is a great time to learn about spirituality. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. Yes, it's about time we forgive and we release and we relearn. Yes, because these are things that we already know. Okay, just coming back into the understanding of it. Beautiful. And underneath the relationship card is there are many right ways for us to behave. Again, we had this week already. 28 resort and number 10. Integration, knowing that yes, spirit is first and matter is after, but what you do about that is up to you. And so if you want to go into religion, because sometimes I had a discussion with someone recently, actually, I met them in by the canal, and yeah, we was talking about this religion, and sometimes it's just a way to keep people. It can serve as a discipline tool as well, to give order and structure, but don't let it run you. You also have your own inclinations, and if you're about striving for higher vibrations, and you don't have to worry about needing religion, and you wouldn't, and if you are of heightening your vibration, you shouldn't shun anything outside of religions just because it's not in your religion. Does that make sense? There's a lot of people out here sometimes that say, that are very righteous, this and this and this and this, and I think people might not really sometimes ish, but me, I like to share my knowledge, and the knowledge that I share, if I'm coming at you strong, it's because it's truth. It's not facts. Okay, I have my opinions, and I can distinguish between them, the truth and my opinions, or the truth and facts. But again, there are many right ways to behave. If you want to be if you want to be part of a religion, that's on you. But just don't allow yourself to be ridiculed by, because it's a ridiculous thought that we are not powerful. Because just look at your body and the things it does. That is powerful. Yeah, man. This is little things that happens, and the way your hair grows, the way your nail grows, like when your heart pumps, and like, I mean, if you really just take a moment to appreciate and revere the nature within you and without you, you'll see it all. What I'm speaking about right now, the power within the vessel, and in this Jupiter day, remember that you are gods. You are powerful. Yes. Much thanks. Sorry, that was a personal joke that came through. I can't say right now. But good thanks, good thanks, good thanks. Yeah, it's much love, much peace, and blissfulness. Okay? Beautiful diversity that we are. We all come here for different reasons, but we are having to need to remember our power. Because we ain't no one's rubbish underneath their foot. So full day, full joy this day. Okay? Peace.